Paul, after last night's result, does this put you in a better frame of mind with this massive task ahead of you?
Yeah, I think so. You're right what you said, it's a massive task ahead of us at the weekend, but I think we've got to take the positives from the midweek fixture. Being 2-0 down at home, it would have been easy just to kind of sit back and accept that, but no, we stood up tall and fought for each other, fought for the club and the fans, and managed to get back into the game. So I think we've got to take a bit positive from that, and hopefully that'll lead into the weekend.
Your manager had some pretty harsh words to say afterwards, didn't he? He said that he found it staggering that some of the players weren't 100% committed, certainly in the first half. Do you concur with that, or how hard is that to hear as a player? Presumably you feel you are 100% committed. I'm not saying he was saying that you weren't.
Yeah.
You know.
No, obviously that's kind of not something that you want to hear being labelled at your team at all, not just individuals, but as a team as a whole. So it's something that we look to put right in the second half, and something that we'll obviously be concentrating on this weekend. Like I said, that I felt like there wasn't too much in the game in the first half, but in terms of Livingston managed to take their chances, and it puts a whole different perspective on the first half. So but as I said, we showed great character to get back into the game, and we've got to take that positive kind of feel good factor into the weekend.
I guess you would also take positives from the last time you played Celtic as well, not just the result, but that performance. And I guess maybe that's where the frustration comes from the manager's point of view, that you have shown this season that you can perform like that, whereas the first half last night, obviously that kind of frustration came into his thoughts. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, I'm under no illusions that we're going to need to be right at a game for the whole 90 minutes. Come Saturday, it's going to be a difficult task, and against a very good team. But as you said, we more than matched them at Easter Road earlier in the season, and we're going to have to do it all again. Obviously, different surroundings this time. We've been obviously a cup competition in the semi-final and a lot at stake, but we're going to need to do it all over again. There's no doubt about it.
Celtic have had such dominance at Hampden for the last few seasons. How can Hibs be the team that ends that?
I think, to be honest, I don't think we're thinking too much about Celtic's dominance over the last few years. We've got our own situation to look after. Obviously, league form's not been as good as we wanted it to be, and it's a chance to kind of put that to the side for the weekend, and I just try and put that to bed and really concentrate on trying to get to a National Cup final, which is massive for the club, financially, for the whole feel good factor around the place. It'd be a great experience for a lot of boys, especially we've got a lot of new boys as well who've maybe played down south and not had a taste of that kind of atmosphere. So it's a massive game for us.
The manager said,
can there be a danger in getting too caught up in what Celtic do and how dominant they've been? If you get too caught up in that, is that a danger that maybe for the younger players they can feel, well, we're beaten already in a sense?
I think every time you play against Celtic, it's the same really, that they've been dominant for a few years now. You know you're going to have to play at your best. Maybe hope a few Celtic players have an off day or things like that. But there's no doubt a free flowing Celtic are going to be difficult to beat. But we need to find a way to do it, because we want to be in that cup final just as much as anyone else. So we'll be giving it our all.
10 games into the season and only one win. Paul, what would you put bad form down to?
Draws. It's just whether it's been leading in games, which has been the majority of the time we've been leading and not seeing the game out, or as it's been in the Livingston game just past, where we've had to fight back. And obviously there's a bit more feel good factor about that, because we've dug deep and we've managed to get back into the game. But it's not something that we can be happy about drawing at home. At the home games, we need to be 3 points if we want to be where we should be at the end of the season. So I think it's at times with some results that probably went in our favour, but it's not looking as bad as it could have been. But we've just got to try and take the positives. To be honest, no one's beating us at the minute, so we've got to keep that as a positive. But I think in terms of seeing games out, especially in the last few weeks, that we should have been doing that better and got a lot more points for our efforts.
Hibs didn't sell their allocation tickets. can you understand potentially why some Hibs fans would be frustrated and don't want to make the trip through to Hampden?
I think there's probably various factors. I'd say that the performance of the squad at the minute is probably not as good as what fans would hope. Not been getting results that we should have, and also kick-off times, things like that can come into play that might not be suitable for everyone. So, but listen, there's fans here. I was thinking back earlier. There was a semi-final a few years ago when I was growing up watching, and Hibs had probably some amount of fans here against Rangers and a young squad, and we managed to get through to the cup final that year. So there's no doubt. Listen, the fans that are coming on Saturday will be right behind us and giving us all the help they can. So we've just got to use that as much as we can and put on a performance for them.
The fans have been quite vocal in their disapproval recently. How difficult is it in modern day football to try and win the fans back, and how do you feel you can?
Yeah, it's difficult. Listen, they pay their money every single week. Hibs fans have been great in the last few years. Season ticket sales, even away days, they're out in their numbers. So there's no complaints from me in terms of them venting their frustration, because listen, we've had a good kind of couple of seasons where we've played a lot of good football, and right now the results haven't been good enough. So they're more than entitled to vent their frustration, but we just need to dig deep as we did on the other night, Wednesday night, and just try and put on performances for them, and the ones that maybe are a bit more frustrated than others we've got to try and win them back. And I'm sure play well on Saturday and we get to a National Cup final, then they'll all be back in their numbers.
The manager has been very specific in his criticisms. Have you as players held players meetings and talked this through?
Yeah, there's after every single game there's a post-match debrief. We speak about what we need to do better, especially what we need to do better. It's easy to talk about the things that have went well in certain games, but everyone's been open and honest about what each individual can do better, and that'll not change whether we're winning games or losing or drawing.
When you met Celtic previously, you were the team who damaged their perfect record for the season. Is that an impetus for going into this game?
Yeah, I think I've been involved for a number of years now in terms of playing against the old firm teams, and especially Celtic over the last few years. It takes a big effort to take points off them, or obviously beat them in cup competitions as it's going to be at the weekend. So we know what's at stake. We know we've got the ability to match them on any given day, which we've proven early in the season. So we just need to go that one further and get the win.
Just going back to the draws, do you think the criticism might have been too harsh on the team and the manager? You haven't actually lost any of the last 6 games, and that's including games against Celtic, Aberdeen and Kilmarnock.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the results are there for criticism, to be honest. I think there's matches there that no matter who we're playing against, we should have took 3 points in them. We should have seen the game up, especially I'm thinking back to probably Aberdeen away, where we had chances to put the game to bed and we never. So that leaves yourself open for criticism, and rightly so. That's what's came our way. So I think it's one of the things we're in a kind of run of games just now where we're finding it hard to either kind of see games out or just get over the line and put on a complete 90-minute performance. But there's no doubt that's what's required this weekend.
A lot of people say that comes down to the manager. The onus is with him to try and transfer that confidence onto the players. As one of the most experienced players in the squad, do you feel that the squad still has faith in the manager and what he's trying to do?
Yeah, 100%. I think there's fine margins that have I wouldn't say went against us, either individual mistakes or things have happened in games which have made outcome not in our favour. Certain things in certain games that have not went our way. So, but I think there's no doubt the effort and the commitment's there, and we showed that again during the week. That if it was a team that weren't supporting the manager 100%, it would have been easy to lie down and just accept that result, and that was it. But we're fully behind the manager, fully behind each other as a squad, and working hard to try and put it right.
Can I ask you a question just aside from the Betfred Cup, but it is relevant to what potentially could happen? I don't know if you know FIFA have written to the SFA to adopt this 3-point kind of protocol if there's any discriminatory chanting from the stands, and one of those things is that players could walk off. I'm just wondering if you and your teammates heard any discriminatory chanting, would you be prepared to walk off?
I think it's not something that's probably been discussed in and around our dressing room or anything like that, but a personal point of view, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I think it make a massive statement. It needs to. I think these situations need to be addressed, and they're still going on too often. That I think we need to make statements, and I think that's one way of making a proper statement. It's unacceptable.
Paul Martin Boyle was back yesterday and obviously got the equalising goal. How important a player is he? And obviously he's had a pretty hellish last 12 months.
Yeah, he's a really important player for us. Delighted for him the way he's came back. He's looked after himself in the gym over the number of months he's been out. Obviously he managed to come back for pre-season, but that was cut short quickly. So worked really hard, and he's always kept our spirits up even when there's something going our way. He's the one in the training ground that's lifting everyone, and when he could have been easily moping about in the gym feeling sorry for himself, he's been great. Great to have him back, and absolutely delighted for him that he managed to get that equaliser during the week.
How important is that when the team maybe haven't been having the results that you want, when you have players who have that enthusiasm, as you were saying with Martin, that come in and have maybe been outside of the firing line at the moment?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, he's just a great character to have around the place. All the boys love him, coaching staff, physios are probably getting a bit sick of him now, but everyone loves him around the place, and as I said, we're always delighted that he's back involved in the squad.
Can I just ask you about Josh Taylor? Obviously a major win at the weekend. Big Hibs fan, he says he wants to fight at Easter Road. Josh comes into the Hibs training ground. Have you spoken to him since the fight? No,
not at all. I've only met him once. He was in the training ground once before, and just amazing. I watched the fight. It was just inspirational, really. The way he fought, and just technique, everything that you wanted to see from him, he produced. And absolutely delighted for him. It's always kind of have that feeling towards someone that's kind of close to home. You really want to support them and do well, and absolutely delighted to see how well he's doing, and he deserves everything he gets.